Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Uncle Bruce, and thank you for listening to amvoice.net, One Man's Voice. Today is March 11th, 2018, and I want to talk to you about what's going on in our government today. I mean, it's a sham. It is just so pathetic. It's unreal. You have Mueller in the wee hours of the morning while everybody's sleeping, conducts a raid with a warrant. Now, understand warrants, people, okay? A warrant says that we have probable cause to believe that a crime was committed. Now, what they did was they used this porn star's complaint that Donald Trump, when Mr. Trump, 10 years ago, had sexual relationships with her one night, apparently. His lawyer decided he was going to pay her off just before the campaign, so this wouldn't be brought up. He didn't attack her. He didn't rape her. He didn't sexually assault her. He had sexual relationships with her. She's a porn star. I think she knows the difference between the two. And because of that, she signed an agreement, which is a non-disclosure agreement, and received $130,000 for it. Okay, that's fine. All right. Something happened 10 years ago, no problem. It wasn't like what's going on in Hollywood, where they're actually raping and sexually assaulting and fondling their female stars, making them run around in their underwear or half nude or whatever the situation might be. It's nothing like that. He had sex. What's wrong with that? A man is attracted to a woman is attracted to a man, they have consensual sex, and thank you very kindly. Well, maybe the attorney was a little stupid because, again, it was consensual sex. There's nothing to indicate that it was anything other than that. So why then, as such, the uproar? Well, in order to get a warrant, you have to have probable cause. Now, so what he did, and we're talking about Mueller, what Mueller probably did was went to the Justice Department, so we have probable cause that the lawyer paid $130,000 on behalf of the president, which we should say Mr. Trump at the time, to keep her quiet about the sexual relation. And we want to gather evidence to prove that. So what do? They go in under the false pretense of this sexual relationship, and they tear the place apart. Apparently, they're looking for everything they can. They can't do that. Okay? One of the things I learned as a policeman when in the military is when you go into with a search warrant, you say, I'm looking for. If you're looking for something that is as big as a man or a woman, you can't look in drawers. Why? Because man and woman can't fit in a drawer. So you can't look there. You can only look where it's at. And that's it. And what they did was just disgraceful. This is a violation of the constitutional rights of the American people. In this case, it's President Donald Trump and his attorney. Now, there's a lot of information there, probably between Donald Trump and his lawyer over the course of years because of the work that he's done for him. So now they have all of this information about Donald Trump. They use the law to steal information about the president to see if they can find anything on him to impeach him on. Mueller is a disgrace. He's a Republican too, people. And he is a disgrace in his ability to function properly. He's nothing more than a hatchet man for the Democratic Party. And that's sad. It really is sad. This is what our country's come to. The false dossier on President Trump was used to gather warrants to go out and search people's homes. Now, any information that came out of that is illegal information. They went in under false pretenses. The dossier was false. It was fake. It was something created by the Democrats. And they used that. Comey lied about it when he went in there and said that there's nothing to it and then used it to gather warrants. Anybody who's found to have been arrested and found charged with anything other than lying to the FBI. FBI, of course, those cases should be dismissed because the evidence was obtained illegally because of the false dossier and the FISA warrants that were used to gather the information. You notice they didn't use a FISA warrant on the attorney for President Trump. They went to the Justice Department. So he had to have some compelling information, and the only thing that he had was, we have proof that he had sexual relationships with a porn star 11 years ago. We want to search the lawyer's apartment or his office to find the information pertaining to it. This is a disgrace. Mueller should be disgraced. He should hang his head in embarrassment along with everybody who's working with him, because this is totally against what the Constitution is all about. A year and a half, they've tried to find some sort of collusion with Russia, and they can't find it because there is no collusion. And they continue to push it. Why? Because the collusion was on the side of the Democratic Party, and they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to investigate the Democrats, because the corruption in the Democratic Party today, ladies and gentlemen, is terrible. It really is. And we don't want to see that anymore because, oh my gosh, they're supposed to be of the people. If they're supposed to be of the people, did you read the articles yesterday where Doc is dead? They're not going to push for DACA anymore because the Democrats refuse to vote for it, refuse to vote on what Donald Trump wants, or President Trump wants. Chain migration is out. I can sit there and say I'm the 15th cousin to the individual in there, and I could be a bomb maker, and I get to go to America and make bombs because why? I'm the 15th cousin. We understand that we need people over here to work for us. We need to fill jobs that our own people can't fill because our educational system failed us and didn't educate the people properly in order to fill the jobs. So we need other people from other countries to do that. That's legal immigration. Nothing wrong with that. But the Democrats don't want legal immigration. They want illegal immigration. They want to open the borders and tell everybody and their brother, come on over here to America. We'll take care of you. That's what the Democrats are saying. Come over here. We'll give you welfare. We'll give you food stamps. We'll give you Medicaid. We'll give you a place to live. Come with us. Do us. And what are they earning? What are they doing for it? Absolutely nothing. That's the downfall of our society, people. That's the downfall of the world economy and the world society. When you just have people going into other countries, taking money out of the pockets of those poor people that are working hard diligently every day and doing nothing for it. President Obama sat there and said if a man in America wants to paint all day, he should be able to do that. That's his choice. Well, absolutely. But you can't force other people to do that pay for him to do that. And that's what they want to do. They want to bring people from other countries in here. They don't have to be citizens as long as they vote for the Democratic Party. So here we have a problem. We have a corrupt government. And the only one that seems to be working against that corrupt government is President Donald Trump. And even his own party is attacking him because of it. And that's sad, people. That's sad. So understand this. We have a problem with violations of the law on the side of the Democratic Party. Mueller definitely violated the law, especially if he knew that the dossier was false and he still went after FISA warrants. That's a violation of the law. He should be prosecuted right along with the rest of them. I'm still waiting to see Comey. I'm still waiting to see Clinton, both of them. Loretta Lynch. I'm waiting to see those. They're not going to do anything to them. The Republicans are cowards. They are afraid to prosecute these people who are co-conspirators in the destruction of the American way of life. That's sad. Oh, listen, this is Uncle Bruce. This is my thoughts of the day, my one man voice. I hope you appreciate it. I thank you. Take care, and we'll talk soon.